today I'll be showing you how to balance chemical equations. A chemical equation is when both the reactant and product side have the same amount of atoms for each particular element. The way I like to approach balancing equations is first writing out each element individually and putting how much atoms they are starting with. So here we have potassium with 1, chlorine with 1, oxygen with 3, and then for the product side, potassium with 1, chlorine with 1, and oxygen with 2. So now we can visually see which elements are equal to each other already and which aren't. In this case, we have the oxygen not equal to each other, so our main focus will be balancing the oxygen first. I like to find the lowest number they can both equal to when being multiplied. So in this case, it can be 6 as their lowest because 3 times 2 is 6 and 2 times 3 is 6. So we're just going to put a 2 in front of the KClO3. So now that would give us 2 potassium, 2 chlorine, and 6 oxygen. And we're going to put a 3 in front of the oxygen on the product side, which will give us 6 oxygen. So now they're balanced. And now we just have to balance the potassium chloride. So we can just easily put a 2 in front, giving us 2 potassium and 2 chlorine. And now we have a balanced equation. So here we have another example, and if you'd like to try it on your own, feel free to pause the video. So again, I like to start off by writing all the elements. So we have sodium with 1, hydrogen with 2, oxygen with 1, and then over on the product side, we have sodium with 1, hydrogen with 3, because we have 2 and 1, and then we have oxygen with 1. So now I'm going to be starting off by balancing the hydrogen because they're not equal to each other, and I'm going to be starting on the product side because there's an uneven amount, and usually we want an even amount of atoms for each element. So I'm going to be starting off with sodium hydroxide, and I'm just going to be adding a 2 to the front to give us 2 sodium, and now we're going to have 4 hydrogen and 2 oxygen. So now we want to make the sodium equal to each other, and we're going to add a 2 in front of the sodium, and then now we just have to balance the hydrogen and oxygen. So we're just going to put a 2 in front of the H2O, giving us 4 hydrogen and 2 oxygen.